our economy is a digital economy, digital money and digital India. On this way, now we are doing in a digital education. Make use of this opportunity and be a successful person. Today we are going to deal about the first chapter, accounts from incomplete records. Overview of the incomplete records. In this lesson, we are going to find out the final accounts, but not the final accounts that we followed in our 11th standard. There is a slight differences in this accounts of incomplete records because it is in a incomplete records and it is in a single entry systems. So to derive a final accounts, we have to follow these procedures. Yes, first one is statement of profit or loss, second one is statement of affairs, and third missing figure. In the missing figure, we have to find out the cash purchases and cash sales, total debitors, bills receivable, total creditors, bills payable and final accounts. After finding out all these things, with these value we can find out final accounts. Now I am going to say each and everything for what purpose we are finding out this. Statement of profit or loss. This statement of profit or loss to find out whether the concern is earned profit or loss with the opening capital. I think in the last class we had a discussion about this. And the second one is statement of affairs. What is meant by statement of affairs? It is same like in a balance sheet, but the procedures will not be followed like same as in balance sheet. The statement of affairs is to find out the capital, asset over the liabilities gives the capital. In the balance sheet shows the financial position of the concern. Once again I repeat, the statement of affairs is to find out the capital and the balance sheet is find out the financial position. How you will find the capital? Asset over the liabilities or liability over the asset. In the deficit we can find out the capital. So now today's session we are going to concentrate only on the statement of affairs. In the statement of affairs we are going to derive the three problems. One is what to find out in the statement of affairs, that is opening capital or closing capital. OC stands for opening capital and CC stands for closing capital. For only this purpose alone we are finding out statement of affairs. On the next classes and all we will deal about these things. Because you can ask me, ma'am, why we are finding out this? I am just coming out this last step, final account. In the final account, what is the first and foremost thing? We have to prepare trading account, profit and loss and balance sheet. In the trading account, what is the first entry we will write on the two sides? That is opening capital. Have you got my point? Opening capital. What is meant by opening capital? What is the capital? The owner's contribution money in the business, that is called the capital. For that purpose only, in the final accounts, that is in the 11th standard, they have given everything. Opening capital and they will give everything. But in the 12th standard, they will not give. We have to find out. For that purpose only, statement of affairs. Once again repeat, the statement of affairs is to find out the opening capital. Yes. Now we will deal with the statement of affairs. The statement of affairs, don't worry, don't be afraid or don't be panic about what is this. What all the items that we will deal in the balance sheet, the same things will appear in the statement of the affairs. Listen carefully, ma. In the balance sheet, we will write liabilities, assets. In the liabilities, just a quick review. The liability side, what all you write in the balance sheet? Sundry creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft, bank loan, everything you will write in the liability side. And in the asset side, you will write sundry debitors, cash in hand, land and building, furnitures, closing stocks, everything you will write in the asset side. The same procedure only. But what is that? In the balance sheet, the liabilities is equal to the asset. Got my point? In the balance sheet, we will get the liabilities is equal to assets. Yes. Now write as the same what we follow in the balance sheet. Sundry creditors, where it will appear? Sundry creditors will appear in the sundry creditors. What is the sundry creditor value? 6 lakh. Next, furniture, where it will come? It is an asset. So write in this side, furniture. What is the value? 80,000. The next is land and building. It is an asset. ₹3 lakh. Sundry debitors. This also will come in the asset side. What is the amount? 3,20,000. The next one is bills payable. Bills payable, where it will come? Yes, it will come in the liability side. What is the amount? 1,20,000. Cash in hand, it will come in this side. $20,000. Bills receivable, it comes in the liability side. The amount is 60,000. And the stock, what is stock? It is called a closing stock or stock in hand. Stock in trade, we can say. $2,20,000. That's all. Now check it one more. Sundry creditors, it will come this side, that is 6 lakh. Furniture, it will come in the asset side, 80,000. Land and buildings, 3 lakh. Sundry debitors also this side, 3,20,000. Bills payable, 1,20,000. Cash in hand, 20,000. Bills receivable this comes this side. Bills receivable is 60,000. Then stock 2,20,000. Is it clear? The same procedure that we follow in the balance sheet. But don't think here 1 minute, think of it. It will not tally. It will not equalize. The asset is not is equal to liabilities. Why? It is the statement of affairs. In the statement of affairs, we are going to find out the capital alone. So the capital, count all the assets, count all the liabilities, and the difference is only in a capital. Yes, now add it. 3 lakh, 3,20,000 is 6,20,000. 6,20,000 plus 2 lakh, 8,40,000. 8,40,000. 9 lakh. This is 10 lakhs. 80 plus 20 is 10 lakhs. Yes, I will write in this side 10 lakh. This lakh you will get this side 7,20,000. This side you will get 6 plus 120, it will get 7,20,000. Note the difference for 10 lakh and minus 7,20,000, you will get 2,80,000. Are you clear? this 10 lakh. This side, what is this? Asset side, you will get 10 lakh. And in the liability side, you will get 7,20,000. So when you get in a difference, what is the difference? The difference is 2,80,000. So that is called capital. Capital is 2,80,000. That is 10 lakh. Clear? Balancing figure, write in the bracket BF. Balancing make sure here is a no space, so I am written like this. Make sure this 10 lakhs and 10 lakhs it comes in the same line. Comes in the same line. One more time I will repeat. Statement of affairs is to find out the opening capital. What all the items that will present in the balance sheet. In the statement of affairs also we will use to follow all the procedures. But only one small difference is as the balance sheet it will not tally. That means it will not equal. Asset and the liabilities will not be equal. We will get a differences. Add all these area, you will get 10 lakh. Add this area, this get in a 7,20,000. More probably asset side is more. Liability side is less. So try to make a differences. The difference is 2,80,000. Make sure one more point. Write in the same margin where you write in 10 lakh and this assets are also in 10 lakh. Clear, ma? Yes. Then we move on to the next area. 7.7. On 1st April 2018, Subha started her business with a capital of 1,20,000. She did not maintain her books of accounts. Following particulars are available from her books as on 31st/3/2019. Some of the information has been given. Her drawings the year she withdrew 30,000 for her personal use. She introduced a further capital 40,000. Calculate a profit or loss. Listen, ma. You can have some confusion over here. Ma'am, what we have to find it out? They are asked to find out profit or loss. Yes, that is statement of profit or loss. For the profit or loss, what do you need? Opening capital, closing capital, drawings, additional capital. Am I clear? Yes. First thing what you need, closing capital. Because the procedure starts like that only, no? Closing capital plus drawings minus additional capital, then minus opening capital, then we will derive a profit. First check whether there is an opening capital, closing capital. You can say, ma'am, capital of 1,20,000. Here in this area alone, you have to concentrate only on the date, because the date is very, very important. See, listen. On the 1st April 2018, Subha started her business with a capital of 1 lakh. What is this capital? This date denotes what? It is an opening capital. It is an opening capital. She did not maintain, that's an all. Check whether there is a closing capital for the year. Any area, can you find it out whether there is a closing capital? No. Then, closing capital we have to find. That is CC. I am writing CC, we have to find it out. Then, for the profit or loss, another thing, drawings. Check whether the drawings is there. Yes. Here over here. The drawings is here. Drawings, the year. She withdrew 30,000. What is meant by drawings? She has taken, for the proprietor has invested something into the business for her personal use. For the personal use, he has taken in money from the business. That is 30,000. Okay, got my point. Then we need, for a profit or loss, we need an additional capital. Yes, it is there. Introduce further capital 40,000. The only point which is missing over here is a capital. Check 1 minute. To find out the capital, what we need? What we need? We need? Yes. Now I think that you all are guessed. To find out in a capital, what we have to prepare? Yes, you are right. We have to find out the statement of affairs. Statement of affairs. By making the statement of affairs, you will easily get in a capital. Is there any difficulty in this? No. The same procedure. You will get in a capital. From the capital, we will get in a closing capital. Opening capital is there. Drawings is there. Introduced is there. Is there any difficult? No. Follow the procedure. We will derive an answer. Yes? I'll give you 2 minutes. Check it out. Balance sheet. Keep in mind, when the statement of affairs is going to prepare, the balance sheet should come. In the balance sheet, what you have to going to write? I'm writing over here. Check it. Whether in 1 minute you can check it over here. Bank overdraft, where it will come? In the balance sheet. Yes, it is L. Liabilities. A debitor, it is a S. A. Bills receivable, it is a A. Computer, it is a A. Machinery, it is a A. What does A denotes, ma? What does A denotes? It is the assets. Stock and trade, what is this? Quick. Yes, A, asset. Creditors, L. Liabilities. Bills payable, L. Cash in hand, A. That's all. I've given you an clues. Yes, you can derive it. Statement of affairs, you can derive it. Got my point? What is meant by, first before that I'll explain. Bank overdraft. What do you mean by bank overdraft? The bank will give for a privileged customer to overdraft. It can give points, or it can give over limit, that is overdraft. They can get the loan from the bank beyond their limit because they are a privileged customer. For the business people and all, they will give. That is called the bank overdraft. Then debitors. Who is debitors? Who is debitors? For example, assume I am owning in a company. I am owning in a company and the customer is somebody. For example, you assume Sanjay itself. I am owning in a herbal products and Sanjay is buying from me. Because you think, we all know that business people cannot put full money. So, I will give for some items, that is credit sales. That is called debitors. Next, bills receivable. We are going to get in the money from the debitors because the money is due from us. So, for that we will draw a bill on the person whom we have to receive the money. That is called the bills receivable. This and all we will go on to the next chapter, next sessions. We have in a brief detail over here. Now I will write the problems. Right. In the books of, the heading is very, very important. In the books of Sudha. Am I right? Yes, Subha. Statement of affairs. Statement of affairs. Next, we are going to solve the problem or seventh problem. I have given a brief explanation about this problem. As there is no space, I am continuing here because it is called a virtual learning environment. Because anytime, anywhere, any place we can learn education. We cannot deploy the education. How we can hide the shining of the sun? Likewise, the learning also cannot be destroyed by anything in the world. So that is only virtual learning. So because of space is not sufficient, continuing over here. I have explained it here, where this side bank overdraft, debitors, everything. Just everything is in a copy and paste. Bank overdraft, where it should come? It is in the liabilities. $50,000. Next, debitors. $1,80,000. Bills receivable. $70,000. Computer asset. It is all fixed assets. 30,000. Machinery. $3 lakh. Stock and trade. Again over here. The value is 1,60,000. Creditors. Where it should come? Yes, it is in the liability side. 90,000. Bills payable, obviously this side. Value is 2,40,000. The next is cash in hand. Yes, this is an asset. $60,000. Make sure you have written everything. Bank overdraft, yes. Debitors, asset. Bills receivable, asset. Computer, asset. Machinery, asset. Stock and trade, asset. Creditors, liability side. Bills payable, liability side. Cash in hand, 60,000. What are you going to find out? We are going to find out opening capital. Sorry, closing capital. The differences of this indicates in a capital. Yes, now total it. Make sure you return all the zeros. The zeros is very, very important. That is zeros like in heroes for our accountancy. So keep on point on this. Add all these areas. We will get 8 lakhs. This area 2,40,000, 2,90,000, 950 plus 90, 1,40,000. 1,40,000 plus 2,40,000 gives 3,80,000. From this you deducted, you will get 4,20,000. Capital balancing figure. Am I right? 50 plus 90, 1,40,000. 1,40,000 plus 3,40,000 plus 40, 3,80,000. So 8 lakh minus 3,80,000 will give us 4,20,000. See, listen, in the last time I can't write in the same line because there is no space. Now look here, this 8 lakh, the same line. In the liability side also, it should indicate in the same line, that is 8 lakh. Yes, that's all. We have find out the closing capital. This actually the question is what? We have to find out the profit or loss. For that, we have to go into derive the second part of the sum. Actually, the sum is divided into two parts. The one part is divided into statement of affairs and the second part is the statement of profit or loss. The procedure is this. We should not change the procedure. Closing capital, add drawings, minus additional capital, that gives an adjusted closing capital, and then minus opening capital, and that derives the profit or loss. Listen, nothing, what all the items that we add in the balance sheet, no, the final accounts, that is the reverse procedure only here. Keep in the mind. In the final accounts, in the balance sheet, what you will do with the capital? Capital, there you will do minus drawings. Here you are adding it, that's a reverse. There you will add the additional capital. There means where? In the balance sheet. In the statement of affairs or in the profit or loss, here detecting it, that's all. Don't make any confusion. What are you adding in the final accounts, in the balance sheet? Now we are in the reverse procedure, that's all. Check it out. In this sum, I have already explained, drawings is given, in additional capital everything is given. The opening capital is 1,20,000, that is given. The only thing which is not given in the sum is closing capital. So that only we have found out, that is 4,20,000. So closing capital is 4,20,000. Yes, 4,20,000. Next, drawings. Drawings, the year she withdrew 30,000. First and foremost thing, you have to analyze the question in full manner. Full manner. The drawings she withdrew 30,000 plus drawings 30,000. That gives, add, okay, 4,50,000. Then you have to detect the additional capital. What is meant by additional capital? She introduced the further capital because in the business we need an amount to be invested again and again. So that is the additional capital. What is there? This additional capital 40,000. Here additional capital, what you have to do? You have to detect it. Yes. Make sure you will get enough 4,10,000. That is the adjusted closing capital. Next procedure is minus opening capital. Where is this opening capital? Where you have to find out? Yes, it is here. In the 1st April 2018, Subha introduced with the capital of 1 lakh. This is the opening capital. How you will write the opening capital? By this date only. The date only denotes it is an opening. If it is given in the 31st, this denotes a closing. So here clearly indicates it. 1st April 2018, she indicated it is 1,20,000. So write it as here. Opening capital is 1,20,000. What you are going to do? You are going to detect it. $2,90,000. The profit is 2 lakh. Now once again, you have to concern whether it is a profit or loss. How you will arrive? If the closing capital is more than the opening capital, it indicates a profit. That's all. If the closing capital is more than the opening capital, 4,10,000 is there, 1,20,000 is there. That indicates the 2,90,000. Okay, got my point? This is the profit. This is the profit. Profit as on 31st/3/2019, you get 2,90,000. இப்போ இதுவே இதில் ஏதாவது ஒரு figure இல்லாமல் இருந்தால், don't have any confusions. If something drawings is not there, additional capital is not there in the previous first 5 problems, don't be worried. Just reverse from the down. From the down you add. 2,90,000 plus 1,20,000 gives 4,10,000. 4,10,000 plus 40,000 gives 4,50,000. Only on this area you have to detect it. 4,50,000 minus 4,20,000, 30,000. When it is on the reverse, if it is in the drawings is not given, or if it is opening capital is not given, don't worry. Reverse, in the reverse side you add everything. In which item you are going to find it out, that area alone you detect it. Then you will get a profit. How you will derive the profit? If the adjusted closing capital is more than the opening capital, then this is the profit. Yes. Clearly understand the concept, because it will be, when you overview, it will be in a lightly only. But you have to go into depth of the questions. In this question, they are asked to calculate profit. Suddenly you should not go and finding out the profit or loss. For the profit or loss, what you need? Opening capital. For that opening capital or closing capital, we are finding out. Here already opening capital is given. So closing capital only is not given. So I am deriving is this area. I am sure you are making it clear. First, prepare the statement of the affairs, and next one is prepare the statement of profit or loss. This is the solution for the 7th problem. Okay? Please, when I am deriving this problem, make sure you get an accounts note. Download the first lesson. Okay, it doesn't take only 20 to 23 pages only will be there. So, by this, analyzing this, you work out the example sums. You work out the example sums, because for all the sums we have an example sums. If you have worked it out only, you will be able to know the differences, and you can go into a depth of this subject. So, make sure you are working out of the example sums. Example sums. When you work out in the example sums only, you can able to analyze it. Till now, we have completed the 7 problems. For 7 problems, you have an exercises, example sums also. So please make sure of it. This area is ends off with the 7th problem. Analyze all the figures. Liabilities, assets, how I am derived this, what is missing, what is first and foremost thing in this accounts from incomplete records, analyzing what is missing there. What is missing there? Whether opening capital is missing or closing capital is missing, okay, or drawings is missing. For some problem, the drawings may be asked for per month. Per month means what? They are given for only in a 1 month. But by preparing all these for a 1 year, so you have to calculate for into 12. These drawings and all. Here they have given drawings, the year she withdrew 30,000. It indicates for a 1 year. But in some problems they have given for per month. So please make a note of it. And the date is very, very important. Next we will move on to the 8th problem. Next we will move on to the 8th problem. Raju does not keep in a proper books of accounts. Following details are taken from his records. Particulars, note the date over here, 1/1/2018 and 31/12/2018. Don't be panic. Here there is two balances on the different dates. That is, one is on the opening date and one is on the closing date, same year. These are the particulars I have given. Just overview on it. Then additional capital 50,000. Withdrew 2,500 per month. Note here. Okay. This is important. For personal use, prepare statement of profit or loss. Yes. What you are going to find out? Profit or loss. For the profit or loss, what do you need? Opening capital, closing capital, drawings, additional capital. Check whether everything is there. Drawings is there. Okay, no problem. Then additional capital is there. No problem. First thing, what you need? Closing capital. Check whether there is any word which is written as a capital. No. So we want to find out closing capital. Okay. The next, opening capital. Check whether any opening capital. In the previous sum, it was written in the question. She has introduced with a capital of 1,20,000. Note here anywhere it is written as an opening capital? No. For this sum, we are going to find out only the two missing information. What is the missing information is? Opening capital and the closing capital. Now you have just got an idea about that. This question. This is in order to find out the opening, and this column is depicted to find out the closing capital. As I repeat one more time, opening capital and closing capital is missing. How we will arrive the opening capital or closing capital? Only by working out the statement of affairs. Till now, in the previous sums, we have found only one statement of affairs, because any one item will be missing, whether opening will be missing or closing will be missing. But in this sum, two capitals also missing, that is opening capital also missing, closing capital also missing. So that we are going to find out separately for the opening capital and separately statement of affairs for the closing capital. Nothing to be, don't confuse yourself. So first sum, this problem is going to be divided into three parts. One is a statement of calculation of open capital. The second one division is calculation of closing capital. By arriving both the opening capital and the closing capital, obviously we are going to find out the profit or loss. Yes. First write calculation of opening capital. In the books of Raju, statement of affairs as the date is very important. 1/1/2018. 1 denotes for 1st January denotes for opening capital. Okay, now you know. Statement of affairs is, I have said, all the items which appear in the balance sheet, the same procedure will be followed over here also. Now, a quick review. Cash at bank, asset. Stock of goods, asset. Debitors, asset. Sundry creditors, liability. Bank loan, liability. Bills payable, liability. Plant and machinery, asset. That's all. By observing, I have written over here. Now, only thing, be careful in writing the values. Now, I am going to calculate only for the opening. Just forget this area. This 31/12/2000, forget this area. Don't take into account. Only you have to concentrate on 1/1/2018. Hide this area. So, 1/1/2000, because I am going to calculate for only opening capital only. So, cash at bank, 80,000. Stock of goods, 1,80,000. Debitors, 90,000. Sundry creditors, 1,30,000. Bank loan, 60,000. Bills payable, 80,000. Plant and machinery, 1,70,000. 1,70,000. One more time, check it out. You are concentrate on 1/1/2018 because we are calculating only on the opening capital. Check whether all the values are presented over here. Why we are finding out statement of affairs? Now to find out the opening capital. How you derive the opening capital? The differences between the asset and the liabilities indicates the capital. That's all. So total it 1 lakh. You total it, you will get an answer of this side 5,20,000. The same amount only you have to write here, 5,20,000. If you add this area, it gives a 2,70,000. 2,70,000. Detect the value 5,20,000 minus 2,70,000 gives a capital of 2,50,000. Balancing figure. Write all the formats clearly. I am writing here 5,20,000 minus, if you add this area, you will get 2,70,000. The difference is 2,50,000. Got my point? Next we will move on to the second part. Same thing, same ditto. But now you forget this area. You hide this area. Concentrate only on this area. 31/12/2018. Why? We are going to find out the closing capital. Right, same what you have written here, same, only the values will differ. Cash at bank, 90,000. 90,000. Forget this area. Stock of the goods, 1,40,000. Debitors, 2 lakh. Put zeros properly. Sundry creditors, 1,95,000. Next, bank loan, 60,000. Bills payable, 45,000. Plant and machinery, 1,70,000. Add all this area, you will get 6 lakhs. Put the zeros correctly. Same line, 6 lakh. Add over this 1,95,000, 60 plus 40, 2,95,000, 5 you add here, you will get 3 lakhs. So balance 6 lakhs minus 3 lakhs, you will get 3 lakhs. That is called the closing capital. Capital, balancing figure. It gives 3 lakh. As there is in a limited space, I am writing here. So you write it as in a briefly manner. I am writing how I derived this. 6 lakh minus 3 lakh. This side total is 3 lakh. In exam you need not write this. In order to give an explanation only I am writing here. So now in the sum we have find out opening capital, that is 2,50,000. Closing capital we have find out 3 lakh. Then we have already we have in the question additional capital 50,000. Drawings per month as given. So everything is there. By this information we can present the profit or loss. Now I have this question. We have come into the end of the sum. Statement of profits. The third part is statement of profit or loss. As on what? On this closing date only we need 31/12/2018. That's all. Write the format. Closing capital. First you write the format. Plus drawings. Okay, that gives. Then minus additional capital. Then that gives the adjusted capital. Then minus opening capital. Yes, I have written what are the items that we are going to write. Closing capital. Where is the closing capital? Yes, it is here. 31/12/2018. What is the closing capital? 3 lakh. Right over here. Put the zeros properly. Drawings. Wait a minute. In the drawings, you have to check it out. Withdrew drawings 2,500 per month. They have calculated only for per month. The statement of affairs, all our balance sheet, all our final accounts is going to be prepared for the 1 year. So 1 year, how many months? 12 months. So 2500 into 12 gives a 30,000. Okay, add over here 3,30,000. Then additional capital. How much additional capital? 50,000. $2,80,000. 2,80,000. That gives the adjusted capital. Then opening capital. Opening capital where it will be? It will be here in this date 1/1/2018. What is the opening capital? 2,50,000. What do you have to do with this opening capital? Minus. You will get 30,000. That depicts profit or loss. Check. How will you derive the profit or loss? If the adjusted closing capital is more than the opening capital, closing capital, right? Closing capital, adjusted closing capital. See, 2,80,000 is more. Closing capital is more than the opening capital, so that derives the profit. Yes. That's the end of the sum. The question has given, we are finding out statement of our opening capital for 1/1/2018 and we are going to find out 31st/12 for the closing capital. With these information, we are finding out the profit or loss. Closing capital, drawings, add the drawings, additional capital, then that gives adjusted capital, opening capital, this is 2,50,000, that gives a profit of 30,000. Yes. Please analyze all the 3 sums which I taught. You itself, you should not be always, there should be in a behind one person instruct you. Okay, we should follow the theory of the Douglas M.C. Greer, X and Y. The X people always want some person to push them, and Y people doesn't want anybody to push them. I want you all to be in a Y people. So, download the first lesson. Work out all the example sums till which I have taught you. Then in the exercise, same which what I have taught in the 8th problem, ditto 9th problem. Work it out. If you have any doubts, you can comment on our group and ask me a doubt. Get on accounts note, okay? Properly enter solve all the problems. Side by side, you solve the example problem also. Today's session, we have dealt only dealing with the statement of affairs. I think all you are clear with this statement of affairs. We dealt with the 3 problems. Why we are finding out the statement of affairs? To know the opening capital or closing capital. By analyzing this only, we can solve the profit or loss. The next session, we are going to continue with the total debitors. What is total debitors? Bills receivable. Okay, I think that you all enjoyed and have you understood. Okay, be safe. Thank you for this time sharing with me and have analysis of this problem. Thank you, my dear children.